golf coach Terri Anthony-Ryan. Coach, as your team begins the fall season, what can you say about your Titans?
I hope they pick up where they left off last year. I think we have a good possibility because we have a great nucleus back. Three of the major players from last year. We have Jess back and her sister Becky, the twins, and so we have 5 veterans back and 3 really good freshmen. So, it's going to be this weekend's going to tell us the whole story. 5 will be traveling, and I hope that Lindsay and Tina and Olivia are the captains, and I think that they're very focused and they came back in better shape than they ever have, and they've been in great shape last year. So they're leading by example, and hopefully the rest will follow into it.
Senior Lindsay Lammers gets most of the attention, but Christina Thorne also just came off of a great season last year. What do these two need to bring in their final season?
I would tell you first to enjoy it. It's going to go fast, like Colette and Allison told them last year. They're both were great players last year. Lindsay being Horizon Player of the Year, Christina being All-League with Lindsay, and both of them making the All-Tournament team. They're both very instrumental in our wins. And, if they stay healthy, that's the biggest question. We want them to stay healthy and enjoy it because those two have brought so much to the program over the last 4 years, and I want them to have a great senior year together. They're best friends. They're roommates. And they challenge each other all the time on the course. And, they play 1 and 2. And, next year that's going to be a big loss for us. But, they've made a program better than when they got here.
As a key returner, Olivia Richards, what are the next steps she needs to take in her career?
Olivia, I was watching her hit the other day, and she's just hitting the ball great. I put her into a captain role this year. I always like to have an underclassman as a captain so that next year it just falls into place. Her focus this year and everything, she went out the other day, her and Lindsay, and I was watching, I call them the Twin Towers because they were just pounding the ball, and I think Lindsay shot 70, Olivia shot 75. If she gets it, last year she averaged in the 70s, and keep it in the 70s and take it down a couple strokes, that would be awesome. But again, it's staying healthy, staying focused, and having fun with it. And, the biggest thing with these 3 is that they're so driven. They're so very close. They academically strive for the stars. I mean, to say that they're from the team with the twins, Rebecca and Jessica, that we're the only team in the state of Michigan to be the All-American golf team. I mean, academically. So, they're setting the tone for what we hope will come further.
You lost some of the few key players from last year's team. What are some of the things you can tell us about some of the younger players and newcomers?
Well, everybody says we lost Allison Sears and Colette Hansen. Colette has been the captain for 3 years and all Horizon Player 2 years in a row. And Allison was a tournament player last year. And you never replace them. You just move on. Allison's still going to be helping out with the team in finishing up school. Colette's, back doing her job being a nurse. But they're still instrumental talking to the girls and stuff. And who we have coming back, Jess played last year. She was in a couple of wins with us. We're really counting on her as a junior to step forward, kind of like the Allison Sears syndrome, walking as a junior and just take over. Becky is just huge improvements. I was just so excited watching her play the other day, and she almost, was high 70s, 80, I think, on the qualifier. And then the freshmen, we got a really good set of 3 good girls. Brooke Sharp is from Canada, and she's going to add a lot to our program. She can hit the ball and she can score a little. Sarah Montone is from Mercy, and she's going to help a lot. And then you have Sarah Thompson, who is from Plymouth, from the state championship team of the girls last year, and coming off a great summer, couple wins, and going right to the semis in the amateur. So she's going to bring a lot of savvy and experience with her from playing.
Thanks, Coach, and we look forward to another successful season of golf here at Detroit. And fans, remember, you can follow your Titans on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. With HLN Detroit, I am Derrick Jones.